Welcome to the Smoky Room once again, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this don't fall. Always something, isn't it? With this, I don't know. I got to get a better setup or something. I don't know. All right, though, it works, right? Well, hopefully you saw my exciting video yesterday. Today, I, let's talk about the insurrection, Jan 6th, okay? Let's talk about January 6th. Let's look at what happened, right? Um, Donald Trump, along with millions, got that? Millions of Americans believed that the election was stolen. So, what tends to happen after something like that, people get pissed off, and they want to express themselves. Um, yeah, and he said, "Go at it, man, but do it peacefully." And pretty much that's what happened. Um, Insurrection, my ass, right? Now, Roe versus Wade. Let's look at the occurrences here. Supposedly on January 6th, there was an insurrection. How many Congress people or senators died? How many? How many? That. No. Not three, but the zero. How many protesters died? One. An innocent young lady who happened to be unarmed. Some dude, just one of these tyrants at the Capitol, shot her and killed her. Nothing happened to him. Matter of fact, nobody knows what the hell happened to the guy. I think he changed his name and went into hiding. That's what happened at the Capitol. No guns were confiscated from the insurrectionists because there weren't any guns to confiscate. Now think about that. It's like, hey, Bill. Yeah, Roy. What do you want? Well, Bill, I was thinking today that we ought to go down to the Capitol in D.C. there and have ourselves an insurrection. I want to stop at the 7-Eleven first and get a bag of Doritos, but then we'll go to the Capitol there and have ourselves an insurrection. All right, Ro, you gonna bring a gun? Hell no, Bill. We don't need no guns. We'll have an insurrection. We'll just go there, and if anybody bothers us, we'll throw Doritos at it. I mean, come on, folks. You're gonna have an insurrection without guns? How do you do that? What, you tell them jokes and hope that they laugh themselves to death? How do you have an insurrection without guns? But in the meantime, okay, we've got Supreme Court justices who are in fear of their life. We've got people hanging out in front of their homes, threatening their families, and the scum. Yeah, the scum. You, Nance, and Chucky, and all the others. You whores. You maggot-infested scum. Didn't want to do a damn thing to stop it. How's that work? Any of those people get arrested, I wonder? Are you like looking them up? Are you searching all over the world for these people? Like the one friggin' guy you found out, I don't know, he was in the desert somewhere. Who the hell was that? That was, Adam Kokesh. He was like way the hell in Jabip somewhere. And I mean, these guys had to really trek out to find him. He was up on a mountain or, I don't know. And he wasn't even, they went all the way there and he wasn't even there. So, obviously, I mean, needless to say, there is a double standard. And the reason there is a double standard is because right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are living under a tyrannical regime. Understand that. This is not bullshit. This is not bullshit. This is a tyrannical regime. And they're getting worse. I know because they know that their jobs are not going to be here very much longer unless something happens. And my fear is that this vote on Roe versus Wade is going to galvanize the younger voters, and they'll have something to vote against, and they'll vote for abortion. You know, the dissecting of infants in the mother's womb. They're for that. Yeah, they want to do that. You know, so this way the gals can spread their legs and not have to worry about it. You know what I mean? Right? I mean, that's what it is. You know, it's a form of birth control. You know? Right? You want to dance, you got to pay the band, right? It takes two to tango. And then when you get pregnant, man, just get an abortion. That's all. You know. And that's where we're at. You see, there's, you know, rules for me, but not for thee. So, you know, that's how that goes. That's how that goes. So, you know, Supreme Court justices get their lives threatened. They get protesters in front of their home, shouting out vulgarities. They surround the Supreme Court. They do all kinds of stuff. Nothing happens. They could threaten people's lives. Nothing happens. Right? Are you seeing this? And are you wondering why it's happening? Have you sat down and wondered why the hell is this country going down the tubes? I said this in yesterday's video. It's going down the tubes because they, meaning the shadow government, obviously, you know, Sleepy Joe has not thought this one up on his own. He doesn't have a card that will tell him what to say about this. No, he doesn't. It is going down the tubes because it's planned. It's been thought out long ago. Long ago. You know, the forces got together. They knew. See, the United States is the sticking point. We have always been well, not always, but for a very long time, we were the superpower of the world. I don't think we are any longer the superpower of the world. I kind of think it's going to turn out to be China, maybe. I don't think it's Russia yet, but it's not going to be us. No. These people are trying to make sure that's not going to happen. They need to destroy our culture. They have done so over the past 50 years. I mean, come on. Civics in school, when's the last time that was taught? Let's really learn about American history. When's the last time that was taught? The Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. Not so much. As a matter of fact, in a lot of school districts, if you wear a t-shirt with an American flag on it, you get suspended because you are trampling on the feelings of illegal immigrants, and they don't like that. they are destroying, or they have destroyed generations of young minds. They don't give a damn about the country. They have no idea what America really stands for. They couldn't tell you a damn thing about American history. George Washington. What was he, the Second World War? Was there Korea? It's no joke. It's not. I met people like that. For God's sakes. It's no joke. So, that's why I do this. I want to just keep stressing and stressing and stressing and stressing. Everything that is taking place in this country is to destroy it. They're destroying our borders. They pretty much destroyed our culture. Tried to destroy our belief in God. But that's a hard one to accomplish because there's a lot of us hardcore believers around it. Around. I'm a hardcore believer. I may not look like it. I may not sound like it. But I'm a hardcore believer. I really am. You know? Christ saved me from the gutter 32 years ago, I think, or 33, 30, maybe 31, I don't know. A long time ago. Yeah. Yeah, quite a drunk I was. Real drunk. Not a nice guy either. Well, I don't know. Some people thought I was. Some people thought I was pretty funny. The interesting thing is, though, when I sobered up, they all like, whoa, what the hell happened to Joe? He's not as much fun as he used to be. One of my friends, or so-called friends, actually said that once, but he passed away since, and, God rest his soul. But I didn't appreciate that when he said that to me. So, with that being said, that's really all I wanted to say. I don't. Something just made me want to say this today and reflect on the differences between the so-called insurrection that took place on January 6th and what's happening now. With Roe versus Wade and all the protests and everything else. So we'll see what happens with that. And in the meantime, Harry Federci, okay? See you on the Flipperoonie. And you guys have a great rest of your day. Alrighty? Bye-bye.